watched wrestling since they changed the name. Like, I watched WWF. And they changed it to WWE, and I just like these guys. And
oh yeah, that was like 20 years ago. I
used to love Stone Cold growing up, and
I got into. I mean, I used to watch it when I was a kid, but like they keep changing like where it's at too. Like I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in years. Yep. Goes to Netflix. They had their own network for a while. Really? When shit like that like changes, it fucks me up. Like I think the medium. I think Jerry Seinfeld said this. The medium is the message, meaning like where you go to get your content. Yeah. I feel like it's important that you stay there. Like once you've established, because like. Somebody like me, like I'm not going to pursue everything if it's moving around from.
Were you a huge wrestling fan? Like as a kid, I think we're the same age, but
I'd go to live shows. I would like I've met a bunch of wrestlers when I was a kid. Yeah. Definitely.
I come from the era who believed Undertaker and Kane were brothers.
Dude, I definitely believe that they were brothers.
Dude, hell yeah! I thought that was true.
I want to believe.
Up until you just said that, you have me questioning things now. What do you mean?
Yeah, I guess they weren't.
No, I mean it was a cool rivalry. I remember watching Kane would come out, he'd do this.
Kane was awesome.
I would shoot out, and I was like, "Holy fuck,
that's
awesome!"
That was a lot of personality. Back
Isn't Kane like the mayor of his hometown
he's a mayor now? Yeah, and he played
in
in a movie, a horror movie too, with Cena Weaver or some shit.
Kane, Undertaker, Stone Cold.
What's his brother Undertaker doing?
I don't know.
We were tired, man.
Dude, The Rock was awesome because Undertaker would come in on the motorcycle. The Rock was awesome. I remember
wrestling was so cool when I was like 9
years old.
It was
so cool. Went through phases. Like he had the what was the motorcycle thing? It was the
I don't know.
He would come out on the motorcycle and with his hat on.
The American Badass.
Yeah,
is that what it was?
From Kid Rock.
I think so.
I think it was.
Was it a Undertaker Kid Rock promo?
Something like that.
I still have WWF The Hits Volume 3 somewhere in my house.
Yeah, those are classics.
I listened to Ken Shamrock's opening and just get pumped up as a kid.
Yeah, those are all pretty good. I should
do it now before you get on the mic of the podcast.
Before you go to Pub on Park, you can listen to some fucking WWE intros.
I remember when we were kids, like you said, we were obsessed with it. We did a couple things. I did fantasy wrestling, so I made a GeoCity. Remember GeoCities? By chance, or like Yahoo Web Builder, like back when web pages were like, you had to learn HTML and crap. But I used to take names out of hats when people would fight with their wrestlers, and I'd see who had won, and then I would type up like a fanfic thing of wrestling, how they did it.
Doing that, yeah.
And then another thing was we would do it in the backyard, like backyard wrestling on like trampolines. We come in, like Eminem just came out with his album with Slim Shady, and we would come out with like an intro, and we'd wrestle in this guy's backyard.
That did that too. They had like
backyard wrestling.
Yeah, they had their own ring and everything. But yeah.
Well,
we had the fence.
I powerbombed Tom. Tom.
Yeah,
I won't say his last name, but I powerbombed Tom, and then I think he got a little knocked out.
Well, we had the fence.
Shout out to Tom. And,
sorry, Tom.
Whatever group home he's in.
Yeah,
thanks to Rob.
He's still around.
He got fucked up.
Yeah.
He went on to be join the service, but yeah, he definitely.
Nice. Well, Tom, if you're watching by any chance,
shout out to Tom and all the services.
I'm sorry,
man. Yeah,
he can probably kick my ass now. Yep. That's for sure.
Fucking put you into pile drive you now. Fucking pick your ass up.
All right. Well, how's that for a rolling start, guys?
A little talking about wrestling and
talking wrestling, dropping the people's elbow on the comedic industry.
Pile drivers.
Yeah. Tombstone pile drivers, the pedigree, the Stone Cold Stunner. I can go on and on, but you know who we have? We have a stunner and a stud next to us, and in the middle between us, actually. We got Cory Costa on the podcast.
Round 2.
If you recall, we'll call round 2, but if you recall, he was on earlier. Go check out the episode. The link will be below. Here's like a little snapshot right here. Mm-hmm. He was on with John Imperatore. I can now finally pronounce Jack's full name. Mm-hmm. And so we want to bring him back on, get him a little solo dig, and see what he's been up to. And so how's it going, Cory?
Hey, it's going good, man. Yeah. Thank you for having me back. I appreciate it. And shout out to John Imperatore.
Yep.
What did you call him before that? What was
Jack Titty. I call him John. Not Imperatore. Not Imperator. I call him like a Imperat. Fucking now I can't say it wrong.
Yeah, right. No, it's
I would tell my wife, "Oh yeah, this kid.
It's a good plug.
His name is Johnny. You just call him Johnny. Johnny.
Johnny.
Yeah, I don't know. Imperator or
I don't know, dude.
Imperatore.
I don't even know.
Now I can't.
John Imperator.
Whatever.
Sauce Comedy.
Yes.
Exactly. And I asked him, I was like, John, how do you pronounce your last name, dude? But this isn't John's episode. This is Cory's episode.
Hey,
John, come back on, would you? Cory, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, guys? What's going on, Matt? How you doing, man?
Good, feeling great. Been looking forward to this episode because Really, we wanted to get you back on because we saw you were out there grinding in the scene and doing a bunch of other different things. So it'll be cool to get you on, a little touch base, kind of, have, like Rob said, kind of get you on one-on-one, so we can really kind of dive into what you've been up to and, just kind of shoot the shit. So kind of what's going on? What have you been up to?
Yeah, I mean, as you guys know, hosting the Kinsmen usually every Friday. We're definitely trying to rotate things a little bit. Jack usually has gigs that night, so he's usually not around. Shout out John Imperatore on the Sauce Comedy. So that's just been a good place for me to kind of cut my teeth and really get the reps in, and it's just, it's my hometown, so it's kind of nice to maintain the scene in my hometown. Yeah. It's always kind of been my priority, and yeah.
Awesome. Cory, I've probably known you for about a year now. Maybe just shy over a year, and I've seen you explode on the scene like I've never seen you before.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
That as a compliment. Yeah, I've seen you a lot. You're very engaged now.
Wait till I get one of those hats that you guys wear.
We're going to get you an honorary...
Scully.
At this point, we should just get the Scully with the Roy Brothers podcast on the back or something.
Bro, imagine that.
It'll happen.
Anyways.
RB on there.
Is this something that... Did you just... Am I seeing this right? Did you make a conscious effort to explode more, or did it just happen?
No, a conscious effort. I think when I end up making a conscious effort, it'll be to get on shows for sure.
Well, you've been on shows,
but I put it out there to everybody that I like to host open mics. I really genuinely like to get to know comics and introduce people and bring people up and kind of be there to keep an eye on things. I think the Kinsmen for me has been a little bit more because it's we do have really busy nights, so there's a responsibility there where you got to keep an eye on everybody and the drama and the regulars that come in to watch us that aren't comedians, and the veteran comics that come in. You know what I mean? So it's just it could be a lot, but it's what I love to do. Honestly, we had a great night Friday. I wish you guys were there, but that's actually why I sent that tape over because I was I'd like to see how to show you guys how things have progressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That was a good clip. That 5-minute clip you sent of your set. Yep. It just sounded busy over there. Some of you guys, it was place exploded. I was like, damn, there was a lot of laughs. To your set. You were doing the opening hosting set. I guess you'd call it getting the crowd warmed up. If I'm correct.
I feel like 6 months ago it would have been, it could have been similar with the crowd and as loud as it was, but. I rewatched that. Sundays I've been rewatching my sets and kind of getting some writing done, getting my own feedback and stuff. But I noticed I was a lot louder. There's times where it's good to be quiet, when you're in the middle of a joke if you're at a show. But then there's other times where you're addressing the crowd of this is what we're doing, this is why you're here, this is the open mic.
Yeah, exactly. And the ground rules.
And that's some feedback that I got from a comic during their set that was the host is not they're nobody knows why they're here. You know what I mean? People who just kind of wandered in, they have no idea what we're doing unless you
kind of set the
parameters. Set the tone.
Yeah. I feel it's a good point. We should talk about hosting for a second, emceeing, just in general.
Yeah.
So Cory, you've been doing some hosting. You've been hosting a couple mics, and obviously the Kinsmen every Friday. Doing a couple of those spots. So. I feel as a host, and Rob may agree with this too, because I know Rob likes hosting. You're really at the beginning. You're laying the ground rules, and you're setting the foundation for what everyone's to expect in a way. Hey, you're here for comedy. People are going to be trying out the new material. Every now and then we get some bigger name comics walk through the door. And you're really just setting that scene. And I think that's really important. I'm sure you guys would agree. Obviously, I don't think who would disagree with that.
It was the only time where people got quiet too. I noticed it was feedback that I got and that I took not personally in a bad way, but I was oh, they're right. We should be addressing that. And as a new comic, I'm in the grand scheme of things, I'm still new, and I'm noted. You know what I mean? So now when I open up a show, I'm establishing what's going on. Yeah. As where before, because going up cold is tough. As it is, tough. Yep. So going up and then just telling a bunch of jokes, I think what I'm doing now is establishing, what we're doing, do a few jokes. I'd like to extend that a little bit. I think I did exactly 5 minutes. I'd like to extend that to 7. You know what I mean? Establish the rules, get it to 9 or 10. But yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, that's a great memo. Great, way to do it. Definitely get the crowd ready. Warm them up because I feel the first comment that goes up, they're kind of still warming the car up too in a way, because it's like I feel like people take some time to settle in. You know what I mean? It depends if they're walking off the street too, but you're really setting the mood, and I think that's a great like. Hey, because I watch you say like everyone's here. You know, we're here for comedy. Some people trying out the new stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like some people might go to an open mic and they think it's like a showcase. Like me personally, that would have been me a year and a half ago. I'd go to open mic and be like, well, I'm going to see comedy. I'm going to go see it.
Right.
But you're going to see a lot of people working on stuff. So people might be reading off their notes. Some people might be fumbling a little bit. But this is the training ground, man. That's the nitty gritty. That's where you
a lot of
see
index
comics
cards ready to go.
That's why I think when I gotten that feedback, I was like, they're right. You know what I mean? Like, and once you establish that, there's a chance at least to get people to sit down and pay attention to what's going on. If they don't know what's going on, they're not going to sit down. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine, like, you see a bunch of, like, mentally challenged, not mentally challenged, but, like, mentally ill people like us, you know, sitting around with notebooks, but you don't know what's going on, and they're just running up to a microphone. Like, yeah, you have to explain what an open mic is, that, like, we're going to be trying out new jokes. Mm-hmm. Some of them are ironed out, you know what I mean, for some people, but, yeah.
I agree.
It's a good time.
I think it's good to establish that.
So, Rob, why do you like hosting?
Why do I like hosting?
Because you mentioned that you like hosting.
I don't know.
Off
I don't
camera.
know.
I mean,
that's a good question. I don't know. I like organizing.
Yeah.
And I think when I organize a list, it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Because like you got people coming in, you know, tapping on your shoulder, add me to this. This guy doesn't come in. Now you got to bump someone up. You got to make sure you're bumping people right.
Right. Yeah.
That's so nerdy to say.
Well, I
love organization.
I know what you mean.
I like filing folders away in my spare time and putting my books in alphabetical order.
You are a nerd. This guy sent me a picture of a philosophy book he's reading before this. But I totally get it. That's a whole nother.
It's Epicureanism, Stoicism. It's a good time.
I like when
that's what I do in my free time.
Yeah.
I like when it starts getting busy and like you have to go grab an extra table and you got to set up like when you're hosting and you're like,
holy crap,
you know what I mean? You got to like be mindful of not just like who's going up next and letting them know, but also just like making sure if people are nice enough to come see what we're doing, there's room for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
yeah, I like warming up the crowd. But I think most of all, hosting like open mics, I like to put my 2 cents into everyone's act and give them a little elbow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, oh yeah, fucking Cory, nice joke, Cory, about ABC. You know, ABCYDF, huh? Ha ha ha. You know, just a little.
Like that way, you're keeping it flowing.
I like that. I like to riff off other people's stuff.
Yeah.
And like you said, get to know the comics because I've met a lot of people just through hosting.
And I feel like if you know them well enough, you can do that with their name. You could do that with their act.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're hosting, you can't see everybody. I was telling somebody this. I tell it to a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, how'd I do?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know. Like, I can kind of tell like you know if somebody does fine or whatever, but like I'm not watching everybody's set because I'm looking for the next guy. I'm looking at the list.
That is very true.
I'm making sure that
you're paying
like
attention. You got to pay attention.
If there's a lot going on, anyways, you know what I mean. But for the most part, like I am paying attention, but in a different way. Like I'm not focused on everybody's set. You know what I mean. I'd love to hear it. It's not that. It's just kind of moving around.
I keep a small pocket notebook next to the list, and I write down who I'm putting on next. Just to keep.
Good idea.
It's weird how
I keep a separate. No,
you know what I mean.
I mean, everybody has their ways of doing it. It's good.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and I think like you guys said. Definitely a good way to meet other comics and mingle, and you know, and it's fun. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like you're running the show and you're helping out, and get a chance to talk to at least each comic once. You know what I mean? Because if I go to a mic, there might be some comics that have no conversation in the back. I might not get to talk to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and you get to see everyone do their set, and it's just another thing you put under your belt as a comedian. Like I've hosted gigs, I've hosted mics, so you can say that, which I think is important
for sure.
As a comic. It's just another thing to put in your repertoire. You know what I mean? Someone looks at your resume of comedy. So why should I book you today? Oh, well, I've done a show here. I've done a show there. I've organized one. I've hosted mics. That's just another thing you put in your whatchamacallit, your portfolio.
Yeah, I think it's good to important. Not only you networking with comedians, but you're networking with business owners, right? So if a business owner, shout out Kinsmen, shout out Bobby, Gina, if they like what you're doing and they like you as a person, then they're more than willing to support you and put in a good word for you for other spots that might be interested in doing something similar. So you always want to make a good impression. Like part of hosting is accommodating, not just the comics that come in, but just making sure things run smooth. You know what I mean? At least for me, like I just try to.
Have you ever hosted a show or just open mics? I
hosted one showcase for Wait and See.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Yeah, it was like the couple days after Christmas, actually, very recently. It was good. Yeah, it was really good.
Sweet, well.
Yeah,
it's a lot different.
We'll have to keep
it's definitely a lot different. Hosting a show.
Stuff,
yeah, definitely.
Could always use a host. That's the spot I was going to fill for our production, but fuck it.
Yeah, but no, I'd like to, like, me and Rob want to do more shows, and I'd definitely like to do that so we can give more people some time and, you know, a chance to do, because honestly, we're not any better than anyone else. We're all in the same bracket, in my opinion. And I don't say that. I hate saying, well, we want to give people a chance. Not even like I'm saying, well, we're better. So it's more of like, we know where we're coming from. I know where everyone's coming from. We all want stage time. We all want that opportunity as much as I probably do as much as the next guy. So I just want to be able to help out. But, you know, at the same time, you need to make sure, like, someone can, bring some people, and also people that are actually, you know, have some type of comedic value too, because like anyone could just sit there and talk for 10 minutes, you know, and
right.
So, but at the same time, it's like I also want to give my friends spots, and luckily all my friends are pretty funny, so we're all, you know what I mean? It's all
that's what it all came down to, just another avenue for more stage time.
That's another part about hosting that I like, and you might agree, like you said, you like hosting, is like kind of when either if they're a regular or they just happen to be in the crowd for a show and you're seeing them for the first time, keeping them engaged and checking in on them, you know what I mean? Depending on, you know, I mean, if you're at a showcase and there's like 5 comics, like it might be a good idea to like check in with them at some point, or maybe at the beginning and then during the middle. But at the open mic, I can say like we have regulars that like it's nice because like we make them feel part of, like they're part of the open mic, and they see it as a show. Like they don't. I'm not saying this as like a to sound snooty or anything, but like. You got to explain to people a lot of times like the difference between a comedy show and an open mic.
Well, yeah.
Especially when you're doing it on a Friday night and people wander in at 11:30 and we're like wrapping up and they're upset and they're like, like it's nice, but like it's also like we don't want to upset people. Like the expectation should be kind of low because it's an open mic. We're glad people come and we're glad people like it, but
well, any real comic will understand. Like, listen, there is a difference between mics and showcases, you know, and shows and all other stuff too. Mics are, like we say, the training ground, and that's where comics are trying out the new material. But, you know, it's not to say you won't have fun on an open mic. You know what I mean? Still pop in if you want to check out mic. Comics love the crowd. We love when people show up to open mics. I went to Pub on Park 2 Mondays ago, I think it was, and there's some people hanging out along the bar. It wasn't comics, just people hanging out, and that was really cool. I've been seeing a little bit more of that. And I like that because that definitely helps.
I love Pub and Park.
Yeah, this guy loves Pub and Park.
We're going tonight, guys. I'm finally going to be at an open mic.
I'm going to get a Pub on Park tattoo on my ass.
I know. I noticed you've been getting a lot of tattoos lately.
Yeah, I know.
Every day, this guy got another one?
Yeah.
Another tattoo.
I'm going to come back in the summer, and I'm going to take my shirt off, and I'm going to look like, I'll just be crazy looking, bro.
You're going to be the whole flexing those tats,
That's one thing I haven't
done. So our friend Kyle... Kyle Eric, shout out. AKA everybody calls him the kid with the face tattoos.
Yep.
The guy
shout
with
out
the
to him.
I have not met Kyle yet.
Too. You will, Rob. He'll be. We'll get him. We'll interview him for the podcast.
But
but he's like me. He has 2 first names. Rob, Roy, Kyle, Eric. You can't trust a guy with 2 first names, right, Kyle?
His wife is an artist and a tattoo apprentient.
Okay.
So,
sick.
And she's been just killing it. So I've been getting a bunch of work done from her.
So she. Oh, okay. Yep. I think I saw her on Instagram.
Nice. Do you think they'd be mad if we plugged the tattoo parlor?
No, dude. Fall River Tattoo Company.
There you go. Studio. Check them out. Get your tattoos. Nice. I got tons of them. So if I'm ever looking for another one, I'll
I have
check it out.
No tattoos.
Yes. Tattooed by Ara. Just add. So we'll throw it in.
Throw me up a tattoo.
Yeah, I think I found her on Facebook. Okay, yep. See, I have a tattoo artist that I go to loyally. My girl, she's probably not watching this, but Julia Davis Tattoo. Shout out to her. She does great work. But
we'll link you guys
I like to kind of jump around to different. Like my friend Cory does tattoos, and me and my wife got tattoo from some other tattooers that she likes. But I would definitely, if they got good work, you can get like a small tattoo. Check it out. You know what I mean? But definitely,
absolutely, dude. Get your face tattooed.
I need to get a heart.
Roy Brothers comedy.
Yeah, Roy Brothers comedy.
Get your throat done.
Yeah, Roy Brothers.
That's the move.
Right.
All right, guys. If you're listening, Kyle, I want your say wife, girlfriend.
We'll say wife.
I want your wife to give me an anchor right here and a heart that says mom right here.
There you go. Boom.
Go for Rob's gonna get his first tattoo.
I have no tattoos. That's why I'm saying in jest, obviously. But
you'll love it.
I want to.
Shout out to all you tattoo artists out there.
For sure.
Yeah, man, that is a crazy.
I'm scared to get one. Never mind, give one.
Comedy is like a crazy thing to like get involved in, but like I wonder about tattooing. Like when you think about like other things that people like are drawn to and get into, it's like that is like a
Yeah.
You're leaving a mark on somebody forever. You know what I mean? So like, it's really cool. I love it. I think it's very interesting.
Are you guys' algorithms tuned to tattoo shops? Because I don't know why mine is what it is, but it's a guy. He always has like this face like
Not
this.
Not mine, dude.
And he has these plugs, and he just does these skits about people coming to the tattoo parlor.
Yeah, like,
have you seen that?
I've seen some like tattoo.
The guy
like
comes in
skits, but like, oh, when your client comes in and says, like I want the stencil to be perfect, I don't know, like just random stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
I don't know. Like
I get a lot of autistic people. Like honestly, because like it's like what I do for like my day job.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I guess I don't know. Maybe it's because like I'll watch them, but it's like different like people with autism and like them stimming out.
You know what mine is?
Their family is like recording them.
Yeah.
My
it's good. It's like wholesome though. It's not like they're making fun of them.
No.
My algorithm's either comedy now or like on Instagram anyway.
I don't have tattoos.
And what else? Skateboarding, and then it's like what is it? Like people like telling like their prison stories. It's really fucking weird. And like there'll be this guy who'll jump up on the screen with FaceTime, be like, "All right, so we're gonna break this down here." I'm like, nope, I don't want this crap. I
got jacked in prison in 30 days.
Yeah, I just want to hear what happens. I just want to hear what happens. You know what I mean? Like, this guy gets shanked and died. Cool. All right, next video.
He was not redeemed. No Shawshank.
It's funny that like your algorithm, like they think that like that's what you're into, and I guess if you're watching it, that's part of it.
I like a lot. I like criminology. I like law enforcement type stuff. Like I like learning crime, and that's what I got a degree in.
Yeah.
So I like watching a lot of cop videos. People getting tased. I like watching.
I like watching people get tased.
Yeah, I like watching car chases. Jeez. I like watching like. Search and seizure videos. I'm kind of like a criminal nerd. Like
it's funny law and crime entertainment is almost like porn. How it has like all these subgenres. Like you can have interviews. You can have like the car chases. You'd be like, what are you into? You know.
Well, I went to school for that stuff. I got degrees. I got a degree in law enforcement. So I wanted to like. I'm a nerd. I got law books at my office. Sometimes I'll peek through them and just read them because I find it interesting.
If he's a nerd, you should be a nerd.
See those boots over there? That's full of lipstick smooches.
For real, bro. I'm a bootlicker. No, I mean, listen. There's a difference between supporting certain, like enforcement. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm saying I'm not supporting. Fuck those guys. I'm just saying.
Who lives matter?
I'm talking about like if you're a police supporter. I'm not saying you don't have to suck their dick, but you don't have to say they all suck either. You can kind of be in the middle. There's some shitty cops, but I believe there's some good ones, and I like watching them on my algorithm because I like watching people get pulled over. It's kind of fun.
Good cops don't really want to be glazed like that. You know what I mean? Like honestly, like if you're like, yes sir, hey sir, like they just want to be treated like human beings.
Yeah, and body cams definitely help. Body cams definitely help.
I saw this one guy blasting Bad Boys after he got pulled over.
Oh really?
And the cop just started laughing. He was just like, all right, just get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna try that next time.
Yeah, that totally went off course. But so let's kind of. I wanted to. We were talking about hosting and meeting other people. Right. So and then you mentioned you hosted the Wait and See showcase. That was at Kismet, right?
The Kismet Improv, in Pawtucket. Yeah, I say Providence, but it's in.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's all the same bucket, right?
Yeah.
Well,
it's all a chum
little
bucket.
room.
It's the same bucket, just one's dirtier than the other. I don't know. Pawtucket's okay in some spots,
Right.
I'd rather hang out in Pawtucket than Providence, I think.
Yeah, we could all go to the McCoy. Oh wait.
Yeah, they destroyed
catch a game.
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Anyways.
Sad. But yeah. So tell us about that. How did that go? How was that?
It was good. It was packed. Packed out, and it was. It's funny because. Especially when you're new in comedy, like when you start doing shows, a lot of times you're on shows with people you don't know or you're not necessarily even acquainted with yet, which is fine. Like, you know what I mean? That's part of the deal. But like that particular show I knew everybody on it. I was friendly and acquainted with everybody on it, and I've seen them in open mics. I mean, that's part of, I guess, getting your experience into. But just like the way Wait and See kind of structured that show too, it was like all the homies were on it, you know what I mean? So it was cool.
Yep, I saw that. I was like, that's awesome. All these people that like I see, like they're part of, like I see them go to Wait and See a lot, like the open mic stuff like that. It was really cool. I was like, that's just like seemed like I was like, that's just a good time, man. I saw cool. You were on it. I believe Austin Barry was on it.
Austin.
I think Chaz. His last name
Chaz Kolu. Shout out.
Yeah. Sorry if I mixed up your name, man. But yes, he's Skill Point Poppy. That's how I really know him. I know his name's Chaz, but he's funny.
Poppy. That's catchy.
And he was on it, and I thought it was really cool. Then obviously Devin, Jenna, and you were hosting it, so it looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. And Louisa and Desmond.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah.
Awesome, dude.
I don't want to leave. Just so we don't leave anybody out.
Yep. Shout out to those guys
DMs.
for sure.
No, cool.
Hey, hopefully they watch it. No, shout out to you guys.
It was funny. It was like something I learned. The mic wasn't on, right? So it was a different. Like I'm used to using like a mic where it's always on. Like it's it's like the SM58 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just there's no switch on it, you know.
Yeah.
So I just went up to open the show and the mic wasn't on. So that was a little like something new that happened. But like, yeah, no, I knew it wasn't on right away.
Yeah. Shit.
But it's funny going in with like high energy and just being like, "Welcome to the show," you know what I mean? And then just being like, just kind of eating your own dick for a second, and then. But you got to work with it. I mean,
you kind of
it just kind of gives you something funny to like play around with. So
yeah, right. Well, that's cool. I think,
and it's something you learn. Like now, it's like I'll be a little paranoid. Like if I ever do it again, like if I'm going up first or whatever. Like usually, I'm used to setting up a show, so I know it's on. We'll do a sound check.
Yeah,
I know they did that, but like it was, I wasn't
cool.
part of it.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? Make a funny story. You know, make it for a good story to tell the kids. You know, back in my day,
right.
The mic wasn't on. Well, I don't know, man. I think that goes back to hosting. If something happens, you just kind of roll with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
but
as long as people aren't throwing chairs and
for real.
Shit,
what do you do at that
table and chairs match, bro? Let's go.
Yeah,
call back.
We've never dealt with that, knock on wood or whatever this is.
Wake up the couch spirits.
I mean,
you're just gonna sperm dust.
It's part of the vibe you said too, right? Like we kind of we don't tolerate that kind of shit.
Yeah, don't record the comics, don't heckle, you know what I mean? Stuff like that is really the ground rules I've seen laid
And when
down.
we say don't heckle, we're doing it for you guys because you're going to get fucking destroyed if you heckle a comedian. I'm sorry.
Hecklers piss me off.
I encourage it.
Twice.
We have the mic and you don't. That's
not
a quote
to quote
but Adam Sandler.
Yeah. Have you been heckled before, Corey? Has someone tried busting your balls?
I've definitely gotten my balls busted a lot more off stage.
Yeah.
And part of that, I think, just, I think I brought this up to a couple people where it's like, people think I've been doing comedy longer than I have and that I have more, like, say in things. So if, let's say somebody gets banned by the owner at an open mic that I help out with, they think I'm responsible for getting them off, and there's like a confusion there. So like, there's beef that happens, there's frustration that happens on their end, but I've gotten really good at just like de-escalating it, and
there you go.
The next day or the next week or whatever, like it's like it never happened.
Yeah,
which I think is a good thing, and you learn from doing this is that you have to have a thick skin, and that you can't take things personally, and like
never.
Also, like for the other people too, like they probably feel just as shitty about it. You know what I mean? Like they don't like you know what I mean? Like nobody wants to kind of like dredge on about issues and whether it's like a member of the crowd or another comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's part of the deal.
Yep, comes with the territory. You know what I mean? But all right, so you did. I know, like I said, you did the show at Kinsmen, and then didn't you do something recently as well with either Wait and See, or you were on another gig, or you're doing like another hosting thing, right? I thought I saw something recently.
I've definitely hosted like a lot of open mics. Like I've hosted almost every open mic now.
Did you host Napolitanos yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I think. I don't know if it was
the only mic I didn't host in Rhode Island was Jake and Johnny's, and like now they've moved. So.
Oh yeah.
Do you got a hosting spot there yet? Have you done one?
I did one at Napolitano's.
No, I mean Jake. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. Jake and Johnny's on Federal Hill.
I never hosted there, no. But I mean, I used to go there. Of course.
Yeah.
I like that spot.
Best pizza in town, dude. Honestly, like I love getting pizza by the slice. That's like well done.
It is
so good.
Their pizza is good.
Then their sister. All right, so you got you got Jake and Johnny's in Federal Hill. Then you have Napolitano's by Jake and Johnny's in Smithfield.
Right. There's no open mic at Jake and Johnny's anymore.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, so there's. All right, guys,
I heard there was
real quick. This
not going around.
No edit. That's actually a base confusion with a lot of people, and this is something that came up when I was talking to Steve back on Wednesday. People thought it's not canceled, guys. Jake and Johnny's is still going on. It's just it's going to be. This is public information now. So
you confirmed it with the boss man.
It's now going to be Jake and Johnny's is being acquiesced, and it's going to be under new ownership. And it's going to be called Palmero's Martini Bar, I believe. And they're going to be buying Jake and Johnny's where we did the comedy, and then they're going to be buying the pizza front. I believe. I think the pizza store isn't finalized yet, and I think
what are you doing there?
I'm doing like
twisting the dough.
I'm pretty sure I could say this. It's whatever. So
it's still happening. So
yes, and I know too because I actually just got a hosting gig in there in March. So
cool. By the time this episode airs, they'll probably be announced anyway.
Yeah. So
there was rumors going around that it was like shutting down for good or whatever. As long as they keep the mic there, I'm cool because
it's not just new owners. They're just gonna swap the name to Palmetto.
It is cool. Like I like going to Federal Hill and like being able to
I tell people I'm like, I did comedy on Fed Hill. Hey, how was your night last night? Not bad. I went to Fed Hill and did some comedy.
You're doing one of these.
It's fun.
Really? You know, like it's kind of cool. Or they go up there like, oh, really?
It's just a nice little spot.
But what I was trying to think about was when I went to Napolitano's, Jake and Johnny's Napolitano's in Smithfield, I got 2 slices of pizza and a drink for $11. Which is sick. And then after taxes and tip, I was under $20. Yeah. And then plus 2 hours of mic, and you get up on stage. So go there, guys.
Support that mic and check it out. Give it some.
Absolutely, man.
Stimulate that mic, bro. Give it over there and
do one of these to it. All right?
Yeah. Stimulate whatever you got to stimulate to get yourself there.
Yeah, go in there, support, tell some jokes, eat some food, tip your bartender.
It's always good to support a new mic.
Yep,
so,
exactly.
For sure. Or any mic.
Exactly. So
good to know.
So do we want to talk about Roy Bean? Have you been there lately?
Yeah, I've done a couple spots there. That's the monthly show every first Monday of the month.
You've been hosting it?
I haven't hosted that, no. But I mean, now that I've done a couple spots, like that'll probably be, I could see that happening like this summer.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any affiliation with them? Roy Bean?
Yeah, well, with the bar?
When you put like the showcases, do you have any, like, do you do any management for that? Like, do you run anything?
No.
That's something I never talked to you about. Like,
No, I'm more of like,
I was about to ask Cory for a spot after this, dude. What the fuck?
Helping
I wasn't sure if it was you or Jack. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so Jack and Frank kind of like book the shows and have more of a vision and have set that up. I just, more or less help out.
Cory's the producer,
more of the open mic.
Just curious.
Cory's the producer.
Yeah. So
hell yeah.
The guy behind the guy.
Can Cory be our producer? Can you be our producer?
Produce for everybody.
You're great, man. Yeah, you're always supporting other comics.
I'm getting all these tattoos. Maybe I'll just get everybody's logo. I get a snail. I get a watch. I get the Roy Brothers.
Yep, it'll be an RB.
On my back, I'll just be the open mic or the production donkey.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be they'll call me PD.
Yeah, you'll be a walking billboard.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just prop you up like a cardboard cutout.
Or we'll just fucking brand your ass with the Roy Brothers logo.
Oh, don't.
I mean, essentially the same idea. Yeah. Probably hurt less than have these tattoos, man. Let me tell you.
Would you ever get a Nitrogen fucking brand?
Hell no.
Have you seen those?
I wouldn't.
That would suck. I
mean, off camera, maybe I would. No, I'm just kidding.
But so I think Roy Bean's cool. I want to go back. I want to go back to Kinsmen. I got to go back that area. I've been going to Galactic Theater once a month on Thursdays. So I've been up that way. I've been up that way for sure. I've just been going to that showcase. But I definitely want to go to the Kinsmen again. And I want to take Kyle Cody with me because he's never been. He wants to check it out.
Every time I see Kyle,
you never been to the Galactic?
No, Kyle Cody's never been to Kinsmen.
Yeah, Kinsmen.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I want to take him with me,
it's a bit of a hike, because Bristol's one of those towns where it's like not off the highway. So I really appreciate when people like travel to go there.
Such a sweet spot, and then I do like your guitarist over there.
Connor.
We talk here and there. Harrington.Wav.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Yep.
Connor. He's a very good guitarist.
Good dude.
Gets the crowd all ready. Fucking jamming out.
It's funny because like the mic, the guys of Kinsman mic on Fridays doesn't start till 9:30, but we're so used to 8:30 mics, so I just hang out for an hour and just chill and listen to.
Yeah. I remember when I first showed up, and that's appreciated for sure.
I remember when I first showed up, Eddie was like, "You gotta check this place out." So I went to go meet Eddie there, and then the first guy I see is Cory. He's like, "Hey man, you must be one of the Roy brothers." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy? He knows the Roy brothers?" I was like, "That's kind of cool." I was like,
Cory.
"Dude, honestly, I was like, yo, that's cool."
I got my nose to the ground, dude.
Yeah, I was like, he put my name down. I'm like, this is gonna be a good time.
It helps that you guys are like 7 feet tall. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you fucking guys stand out for sure with the hats.
Yeah.
You got a mustache at one point. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? You're not laying low by any means. So cool. I like laying it. Low. Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Is this your producer right here? Is this guy?
Yeah,
what the fuck is that, by the way? Is that like fucking like a vegetarian Zeus or something?
So it's actually it's like you stick it to like the wall, or you can do something to where like the water comes out of the mouth. It's like a garden piece, but Melanie knows I'm into like Greek sculptures and all this other stuff.
Should put an Alexa behind it, and then we can ask it to Google things for us.
Yeah,
we're
gonna bring it for Steve DiNuccio set. Watch, he's gonna.
Now we gotta show the crowd this. Can't keep it secret. Oh my god, this thing's fucking.
I know. I was watching. He's gonna try to pick it up. That thing is mad heavy. Don't
Don't drop it on my nuts, dude, please.
No, so Melanie didn't realize how big it was, and then she was like, I don't even know why I bought that for you, but I love that thing.
It is really cool.
I don't know why. It's just a random piece that I have.
Now everybody knows what's been staring at me this whole time.
Yes, that.
And like at a low level, too. So that's why I'm sitting like
machine.
this.
This guy's going to clip his mic to it. So, Corey, how's the open mic scene going?
He's going to have to wrap it up. He's holding a 25-pound Zeus head.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't
know what it is,
what we're talking
really
about, guys.
cool.
It's the guy that invented spaghetti.
Yeah. It's awesome, dude.
Look at, like, he has, like, olives or grapes and, like, these, like, leaves.
Yeah, I don't know. Melanie was very thoughtful. She knows I like
Corey, check this thing
Greek
out, man.
sculptures, dude. I get a Zeus bust, too, so.
Holy fuck. Deceivingly heavy.
Yeah, this thing is great, dude. Honestly, this is like the kind of thing that like my grandma would have in her garden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Except you go to like cut her grass, and you'd be like, "Oh, I'll just move this a little bit," and you're like, "Holy shit!" You throw your back out.
Yeah, except I just have it in my fucking room for some reason.
This is great, dude. We should take this to pub.
Right?
Honestly,
hook the microphone through it.
Honestly, if this guy wants to host Friday at the Kinsmen, that'd be great. I could use the night off. So,
right,
this guy, he looks like a good dude.
Yeah, he's fucking.
Want me to take it?
Yeah, you know what?
It's gonna crush his.
He's
nuts,
gonna start
dude.
talking to me about like existentialism and.
Well, you're over into stoicism and Plato, and that's pretty much right what it is.
I don't know. You need a blend of stoicism and Epicureanism to really have a happy life, but that's another discussion.
Indeed.
You can't have one and the other. You get both. No.
I mean, hey, writing poetry, writing philosophy, and then writing comedy could all be the same thing.
I still want to write some poetry. I do want to recite some poetry. I just got to find the right place to do it.
I forgot where I was, man. I was
not slam poetry. I don't know.
I went to an open mic,
yeah,
like a comedy open mic, and one thing that's great about open mic comedy is that like anybody can sign up, and like I've seen a poet go up, and it was the funniest shit I've ever. It was funnier than any of us that went up that night.
Mm-hmm. You could do like a poetry comedy set.
I just felt bad for them because like you're doing that in front of comedians, so like you're definitely gonna get cracked on. But it was interesting, man.
Whoa, wait a minute. So this begs the question: were they funny because they were doing comedy poetry, or were they funny because they're actually doing poetry and you're just?
They were funny because they were working out their trauma in a different way that we do. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like,
okay.
They were being really. You know,
Did everything
they weren't
rhyme?
being around the bush and making. You know what I mean? Like making goofs.
Dude, I got some fucking fire haikus I could bring to the pub tonight.
What you could do is you could make a haiku like comedy set, like comedy. You do your set in the form of a haiku. I don't know.
Throwing a lot of pauses, dude, and you'll just eat up your time.
I'm gonna bring a bongo, some sunglasses, and a fucking beret,
and some ketamine.
Some acid,
ketamine, dude.
Just some peyote.
Throw it on the bongo, dude. Every time you hit it, it just goes in your face.
But
fucking high as shit right now.
Get a little espresso too, like.
I love it.
That's Napolitano's has a little bongo. I like to hit it.
What the fuck was I gonna say?
Yeah, I got a nice. I like.
They got a drum
that's
set.
what I like too. Like I like that you're like in front of a drum set. Like I dig
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool backdrop.
There's like all kinds of instruments up there.
I still think the Centerdale has the coolest backdrop.
The Centerdale's a great backdrop. Live at the Dale in the background.
That was really cool.
Fuck, dude. And you get good shots over there. Kind of like Devin said at the last Wait and See Mike. He's like, he's like everyone's profile picture is like our stage now, and it like practically like everyone's profile picture is like the then behind the Wait and See thing, which is really cool. Imagine like building that brand and seeing that everywhere. I'd be like, that's fucking
and shout out to Christine coming every week for Wait and See and taking those photos every week.
Photos
Christine Sharp.
Yep. I look forward to my photo because I see it taking photos. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some fire photos in my inbox later, and I can't wait.
It's just cool too, like because like that just brings up how like the community is so big. Like Christine, she signs up once in a while and she does comedy.
Yeah, just
you know what I mean? But she also like really helps out with the scene doing that. Like, and it's such a major thing. You know what I mean? Like all of us are using that, and it helps out more than you think until you get it. You know what I mean? Once you get those like as a new comic, when you don't have headshots and you get like professional shots done.
Yeah.
You start getting all sorts of weirdos on Facebook adding you. I mean, that's when you know you're starting to do okay,
See, that's good because I noticed the photography. Obviously, I noticed photography from people like comics, but what I really noticed was like on their website.
Oh, their website's killer.
And I just found out they had a website like not even a week ago.
It's really well put together for sure.
It is.
Well, I think me personally, like I think headshots are cool, but I like the live action shots, man. Like, if I'm on a flyer, I want to picture me holding the mic, like doing my thing. I like that. I think that's kind of cool. I don't know. There's probably some people that are probably going to disagree with me, but and I'm sure from like a business standpoint or from like it's kind of like your LinkedIn profile picture of comedy, like your headshot, like
LinkedIn.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I just like
you could always do a headshot with a mic, but I hear what you're saying. It's kind of nice. Again, like for we're all kind of we're still new. What are we all like? I'm about 2 years in, getting close to 2 years.
Over a year.
Year and change. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, to go and, like, get a headshot right now, like, I'm not looking to, like, get crazy gigs and use that yet.
But people will charge you money to get a headshot. It's like, dude, my friend does photography. I'll pay him $20 or buy him a 6-pack, and he'll do a great headshot. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah.
But at the same time,
but that's why I value the shit out of like somebody like Christine, who's like
she's
taking
awesome.
and editing and
And they get back to you fast too. She's great, honestly, and she's like, I see her. What was it the other night? I'm over at dude. She was on the ground. Like, I swear she was on her stomach, taking a photo up like this. I'm like, damn, that chick is
like Spider-Man.
Yeah, and she. And honestly, she was a really sweet girl, too, because she was her birthday that one night I was there, and she made like a cake for everybody. She's like, "Man, you gotta stay and have some of the cake." I was like,
"Yeah, the party was there."
I was like, "This Mike has a cake too." I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
They have a great thing going, man, because it's all about the community and just kind of rewarding people for supporting them. For instance, like I got a T-shirt. I was really flattered, by the way. I was like, "Holy shit!" And I wear it all the time.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Cool. I bought 2, and I haven't ever even been to the mic yet.
Yeah, Rob's gonna, dude, I want Rob to go so bad. I think Rob would like it.
I would love it. It's just Tuesdays.
I think if we just keep hyping it up, man, and you'll end up going there, and you'll feel like you guys were right.
I'm going to go there and watch. I don't even want to perform there. I
just have to wait and see.
Yeah. I like how they got that little marketing tool, too, you know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for my mug to come in. That I bought a wait-and-see mug, and I'm excited to get it.
Dude. I don't have the mug.
Yeah, Melanie bought a hat. She bought the beanie that came in yesterday.
The beanies are really nice.
Yeah,
and everything's, like, very reasonably priced. I love that.
Hell yeah. Merch, man. Well, all right, let's transition to podcasts, because we're on one right now.
Yes, we are.
You just started a new podcast with comedian Kyle Eric.
Oh, we're keeping Kyle busy.
Cory's
Kyle's keeping
got the
me
podcast,
busy.
baby.
Yeah. So, I want to just shout out him really quick, because I see him posting a lot, and he reached out to me about my coach show, and he was very nice. We had a good conversation, so I really appreciate him for that.
Good dude.
He seems like a good guy. I see him out there at all the mics. He's always posting. He's out wait and see all the time. But yeah, you guys did a podcast, and I watched your first episode. He actually sent it to me, and
nice.
asked if I'd give it a listen. I appreciate that he thought of me, and honestly, it was a good episode. I liked it. You guys shouted out our boy Eddie Marin.
Yep, and you talked about cops like we did tonight.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Exactly.
That's the theme every time. Honestly, that should be like the new move. By the way, we should always talk about cops in a positive light. So when we get pulled over, we'll be like, "Officer, listen."
Hey, you were on the.
I listen to your podcast every time I'm on patrol.
Imagine that. Hey, we heard you on the Roy Brothers podcast.
Exactly.
But Kyle been asking me for a while, so I was like, I've had other people that asked me too, and I was like, I really just like have not been in a space like take on more creative projects, but it just kind of happened at a good time, and we're playing around a lot. I think with new ideas and just doing something a little different, and we'll just kind of see
where it goes. Be fun. Well, what's it called? What's the podcast?
The Delusional Drive-Thru.
Yeah,
with Cory and Kyle.
Hell yeah,
Delusional Drive-Thru.
Now,
so we'll have some clips up soon and everything. Kyle's doing all the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Are you on YouTube or?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Well, that's the link I got. Anywhere else? I guess that's my question.
But Kyle, this is something he's really wanted to do. So, it's nice to help him. Be a part of that for sure. Because it's hard to do a podcast by yourself. Like honestly, I've considered it, and it's like there's some guys like Bill Burr. I'll say Michael Rappaport. They have these like one-man shows. Tim Dillon, one of the best one-man shows. But it's like it's crazy like to think that like you're sitting there just kind of like screaming out into a mountain. Like when you're starting out, it's a good idea to have like a.
I've tried it in the past, and they've never seen the light of day. But it's hard just to talk to. Like you said, just alone at a camera like this.
Tell me about it.
That's where that guy comes in hand. That big rock statue of the white man.
Dude, trust me.
So what do you think about
I did a movie review by myself.
Mr. Rockman?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy talking to him?
I'm talking to him. Like, if we're all destined to die, are we truly destined to live?
That guy looks stoned as shit right now.
He's very stoic.
Next week.
Yeah. Well, it's weird talking into the screens by yourself. I mean, I do it sometimes to promote my shows. I do like 80 takes, and I do it in here too. Melanie be like, "Oh my God, how many times are you gonna take that video?" And I'm like, "Dude, I hate talking to myself." You know what I mean? Or I did a movie review, and it was just weird talking to like into the camera. I'm like, it was just weird. You know what I mean?
You should try my approach. I do this approach to golf. I don't practice swing. I just swing it.
Yep.
You should just go and just do one take and just post it, whatever it is.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Right off the rip.
But
yeah, Delusional Drive-Thru, we're going to link it below.
Exactly.
Click that link.
We'll link it. Yeah, it's like one episode out.
If you
I
link
thought it was
they
cool.
will come.
that you guys were driving around. I won't give away too much, but you guys were driving around in this. Now, were you driving the car, or was it driving yourselves? You said driveless. You said
so the whole idea of like the show is like using like theater of the mind to kind of take you on a journey, right? So in this particular episode, you're in a driverless car, right? You can kind of take that as you will.
Because I thought they were. I was like, wait, the fuck? We got driverless cars now?
Well, they do like in other countries, but yeah,
we do. But you never know, like you know what I mean. Like the next episode, you could be it could be Shark Week, and maybe we're underwater.
Oh my god,
sharks!
You should definitely drop a lot of acid and work a drive-through. And be delusional at a drive-thru. That'd be awesome. You guys should work a drive-thru and just podcast a drive-thru. That'd be awesome. One episode.
Podcast at a drive-thru? Like what? You mean like just fucking...
Like a fucking Wendy's, dude.
Like Sonic would be good for that because like they encourage it.
No, yeah, like they just work in a drive-thru. Yeah.
Oh, they work? Oh, that's like the theme.
Yeah.
How can I take your order today? Oh, no, I definitely think there's a room to be creative. You guys are doing like... You guys doing like on the spot type stuff, you know what I mean? Like you're like, oh shit, there's a cop, and then we're talking about cops, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there was some
funny
comedy
seeing
in there.
like, especially when you have two people and you see how one person responds, and then you see how the other person responds to like a cop.
Yeah,
and it's interesting. Yeah, I think it's fun.
Yeah, well, I think you guys got a good thing going.
It'll be
Rob,
fun. Thanks,
definitely
man.
plug it for our friends here.
Check it out.
Just click the link.
We recorded a couple episodes so far. We got to clean them up and stuff.
Yeah. I was.
Kyle's doing the editing.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I talked to Kyle. I told him one night we'll have to go down. Me and Rob will go down to Wait and See, so Rob can finally do the frickin' mic over there. And we'll
I will support the mic and watch everyone.
You say that.
I will not be getting up.
How come?
I don't know. I just want to enjoy some comedy, man.
Oh yeah.
Instead of being nervous the whole fucking time because I got to go up in 3.
The thing I like about
I just want to relax.
Just you get there and
chill with my boys.
Bucket. Yeah. Especially if you're feeling that kind of way.
Yeah.
I feel like the bucket can kind of help you when you're like, oh, I'm not sure what I want to work with, and then it's like, all right, you're up. You got to go up.
You got to make you got to do it.
You just got to go, and then like some.
No, I'm good. Just walk. No, you can't do that, right?
I feel like that'd be. I think it's good though. Kind of like keeps you on your toes. You know what I mean? That's happened. With
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make the bucket. So if you show up before 8, you get in the bucket. But I'm fine with it. Like I'll show up at like 8:15 because I have my kids on Tuesday nights. So I get there and I get to see everybody's set, and then I get to go up like right after the bucket's done. Yeah, and it's such a great environment that like I don't mind just hanging around. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what.
And sometimes I make the bucket. I'm not going to say like, you know what I mean. I say it in a good way. Like sometimes it's you have that option to be like.
Here's the thing.
I don't want to be in the bucket.
I go out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. My wife has Tuesdays. She goes out, so it's hard.
Yeah. This guy's got a structured schedule.
Solo, but I will make it.
You got to get rid of the wife. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Divorce. Sorry, Liz. Just
kidding. So fat for all that
Roy
bullshit
Brothers
my wife feeds me.
Episode 120. Divorce.
Yeah, we're both divorced. We still.
Matt's being allowed to.
I don't believe in divorce. Damn it.
The movie room.
Yeah, I'm living
statue.
Yeah.
And the Hellraiser pinhead NECA.
Having nightmares, all this creepy shit around me all the time.
No. We'll have to do it behind the scenes one time. Oh, we've already done that a couple times.
Yeah, everyone knows what the hell this room looks like.
I guess on today.
I mean, people think we're doing it in a garage, or we're doing it in my attic, which I don't have an attic, but man, this is my movie/music room.
This is great, man. That's some balling ass shit too, to have a movie.
Oh yeah,
room. You know what I mean?
I write some comedy in here too. Usually, this is like my little comedy writing studio too. Whenever I'm doing something, whether it's the podcast, I'm figuring shit out for the podcast, or if I'm trying to write some ideas for shows we can do in the future, I'm writing my own comedy. I do it in here most of the time.
There you go.
But Cory, so you've been doing a lot. What's the future look like for you? What do you want to do, and what are your goals? I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think eventually just kind of putting together a good tape. Maybe definitely get back into doing the bringers at the Comedy Connection.
There you go. That'd be cool to see.
And that's the perfect place to get a tape. So just tighten everything up. When I first started, I was like adamant about doing like one bringer a month, and I was like, oh wait, like I could be doing a lot of open mics and getting ready for it. So I've been waiting for that. Respectfully, and I think just kind of progressively, trying to get better at this and just trying to get good. Really,
that's a good idea. No, it definitely sounds just so sharpening your skills and maybe doing a bringer show or two.
I'm thinking like by March I'd like to like do a bringer and like feel really good about it and like have like a tight set
there you go.
that I'm ready to that I've been working on and Yeah,
man,
that'd be good.
Do a bringer show. I'll definitely try to come and support you for sure.
I know what I was gonna say is like one thing that I'm finding like a big part of this is like, you know, also just taking good care of yourself, right? Like exercising, eating right. So I think like getting into that has helped me kind of come a little bit more along the way.
Yeah.
Just being in a better headspace, you know what I mean? Like obviously helps you. And then sometimes being in a negative headspace helps too, but it depends on what you want to work on. So.
Yeah, I guess it depends what you want to joke about, if what your attitude wants to be, maybe cynical or whatever. Definitely. I think you got a good point. Like, take care of yourself. You feel better, and you know you can you can think about your comedy clear. Trust me, I've been going through some shit, and I've been working on it, and I feel much better. I feel like more at peace. You know what I mean? And I feel like with that, it helps. You know, these habits you have, if you cut those out, your anxiety goes down, and then you feel more clear-headed, and you can attack comedy even that much stronger. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
At the end of the day, if you're up there and you're entertaining people, the goal is to make them feel good. So, like, you kind of want to feel good about yourself and go up there. And, like, a lot of the comics I see that I look up to, you can tell they have that confidence to them. They have that swagger. And,
you have to.
And I think part of it is just getting in a good routine and getting this shit figured out, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, it's definitely, this is kind of backtracking, but just one last thing I want to talk about. There's just definitely some, newer faces, like you said, or some people you said that have been coming into the scene that and I really wanted just to highlight that because I think that's really cool, for sure. Definitely some people that...
Yeah, almost like another class of comics, right? Like, there's always going to be people, like, throughout the years that come and go. Yeah. But I feel like, and again, I've only been around a couple years, but... Yeah. It seems like there's been a new wave that's come through, right? Like we've done it a little over a year or whatever. Yep. But right now there is like a new, like Kyle. I could use an example.
I thought Chaz was. I just started seeing him recently. And I don't know. I feel like I just saw him start coming around the scene. The first time I saw him was at Napolitano's. Yep. And we had a joke that was similar, and I kind of played into it, and we talked about it afterwards, and we really hit it off. You know? And I'd like to get him on the podcast too soon. I even told him
and just
that,
everybody that's been taking the classes, whether it's with this one or that one, like seeing them start to show up to the mics and seeing them in your little like people you may know section. Yeah, you're like, oh, who's this? And it's usually like a new comic, and they're at their graduation show or whatever. So you can tell.
Definitely, man. I think it's good. Definitely, comedy is a good thing to do. And that's right, baby. It should all be positive. Never let it be negative. Don't beat yourself up too much. Don't shit on other people. Just have fun with it. We're all in this together, you know? It's not a competition.
And if you're going to beat yourself up, don't do it on Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, just do it alone in your movie room. Don't beat yourself
up. Just beat yourself off. That's it.
Don't beat yourself up. Beat yourself off.
You'll feel better. Trust me.
I feel like instead of beating yourself up, you could just be like, there's another open mic tomorrow. I'll just do it again.
Give yourself a hug.
Like, that's...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
What do you think's going to happen tonight? I'm going to go up there to complete silence, and then I'm going to go home, cry on the way home, but then I'm back at it tomorrow.
No, I think tonight will be good. I'm always fired up to go to an open mic after doing the podcast, because it's like, I'm so constrained here, so like to go there and be like...
no, you get the juices flowing. You talk about comedy, you talk about jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got a fuckload of caffeine in that fridge waiting for me, too. I'm going to get ignorant on caffeine. It's going to be awesome.
See, me, I'm like tired as fuck, but I'm going to go for you guys, because I never go to mic. I don't go with mics to Rob too much often these days. This guy's been fucking busy. And Cory, I don't see you that much because we're always so busy.
And we see you around. I see you around probably at least once a week.
Yeah, so but it's good. We got some one-on-one time, so I figured, hey, we're hanging out. Like some friends are gonna go down to the mic. Why not?
Man.
I'll check it out.
Anytime you guys want me on the show, I'll come through.
Of course.
Yeah, we get you back on.
You guys are killing it. Yeah, congratulations with everything, honestly.
What we should do, I'd like to mix it up and get some different, like we get like you on here with like someone, I don't know, whoever, and just kind of mix it up a little bit.
Oh, it's not a bad idea.
I like to have two guys on sometimes. It's really fun, like you and John and Kyle and Eddie and Jenna and Devin. That was a great episode.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely fun. Yeah, I'd like to get them back on one day too. For sure.
But almost maybe just like almost like I think where you were going was like maybe two people who aren't as acquainted and just kind of getting two different.
Right, and then kind of be like, so what's your view on this? And what's your view on that? And let's just talk.
Yeah.
Could get you, and then, like, I don't know, like, Kyle, but, like...
So much for positivity, by the way. This might be a terrible idea. Get a veteran comic and a new comic, and it'd be, like, sharing ideas. No, it'll be fine. Everything's great.
It'll be like a debate, like a political debate. Yeah. Well, my partner, my co here is saying this, and he's lying.
I think we should just chess box live on the...
We should just do open mics and try to get good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For real. We should We should go to do the open mic now.
We should. We could go to Pub & Park right now. It's Monday. Yeah, we could make it.
Probably just make it
10 of 10.
Probably just make it. I can get home by 11.
They know we're coming.
Yeah, we hit up Steve. All right, let's get to the mic before I fall asleep in my chair.
Thanks again for having me.
Yeah, Cory, thanks for coming on. Check out Cory. He's hosting. Check out his. Check him out at the Kinsmen. Check him out. Hanging out at Wait and See Mike every Tuesday.
Catch him at the drive-thru next time you're hungry. Delusional Drive-Thru. That's the name
on
of
the podcast.
Link below.
I'll be around for sure.
Exactly. All right. See you later.
Thank you, boys.
Yep.
Later, guys.